hasn't died. The 18 years I've been around, I'm not the first, I'm not the last. There's no sea change could hold me back. This song's for every kid refused to compromise and won't risk hell without the crowd by their side. So let's get fucked up and burn this place down with a just light it up. Just light it up. Just light it up. Just light it up. And invincible. My laptop's cocked and loaded for all the world to see how Meg I can be. Life was sweet when I was green. The fire hormone from screen to screen. Now the next too fast to come. Hey Super Mario, let's do the magic in the world of 2D. 'Cause we could all use some magic and the flat world wouldn't be so bad. A classic RPG. Everything's full color and 3D. Yes, the world's gotten more confusing. I found the games to be less amusing. What happened to my small gray box? Hey, Super Mario, what's the magic in the world up to? We could all have some magic and the fire world wouldn't be so bad. On a paper makes me wanna turn away from what I'm fighting for. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. understanding what the world really is. So we march into the flame with the dignity set by our heroes. Take the successes and make them your mistakes. You got the exact situation that's been letting me burn. So tell me, what's it gonna take? Just one voice, he is my only hope. At all. In fact, from where I'm standing, cuts off at the horizon. 7 miles past Frank's, we set up that wall. But we never wanted to stay for just one band. But it took 3 years this for you to walk out on a set. So can ya please tell me, what's it gonna take to break the fire and the icing? Just one voice is my only hope. Hear me sing this song before you walk into that flame. The fear of change grabbed us by the throat, bringing us face to face to face to face with what we hate. So call love, call it music, but if you choose music, you're gonna whine with the record needle straight through your heart. So can ya please tell me, what's it gonna take to break the fire and the icing? Just one voice is my only hope. Hear me sing this song before you walk into that flame. For just one band, but it took 3 years this for you to walk out on the set. Can ya please tell me, what's it gonna take to break the fire and the icing? To break the fire and the icing. Just can't let go of you. How many of you still would like to see them trip and fall? He's lame, got no game, and he's driving me insane. She's a nag along and tag along. Sometimes I wanna gag along. I should be in Guinness for being nice. He's a nag, he's a nag, he's a nag, she's a nag, she's a nag, she's a nag, she's a nag. I'm a nag, you're a nag, you're a nag, you're a nag. Why can't we just live our own lives? The odds are against us, we're nowhere near where we wanna be. So let's crash the pain of separation. Show who's the boss. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, who's your daddy? Oh, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. When you're small like me, you barely feel it at all. I took this hit down to the ground. My ears are still ringing. Nobody knows about my bloody nose, about my bleeding eyes, about making head. After this hit down to the ground, I'm coming up swinging. But everybody says it's worth a try. That's not the way I'm ever gonna see things. and that's not the way I'm ever gonna be. So the odds are against us, we're nowhere near where we wanna be. So let's crash the pain of separation. So who's the boss? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, who's your daddy? Oh, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, says it's worth a try. That's not the way I'm ever gonna see things, and that's not the way I'm ever gonna be. So the odds are against us, we're nowhere near where we wanna be. So let's crash the pain of separation. So who's the boss? Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. All this time, unless we're up to something, we're down to nothing. All this time, unless we're up to something, we're down to nothing. All this time, unless we're up to something, we're down to nothing. All this time, unless we're up to something, we're down to nothing. Common ground, common enemies. We've got a lot in common. Whoa, something else that we all share. As a matter of fact, it's innately human, the natural ability to mess things up. And even though we're lost, we're halfway there. Accused or double-crossed, we don't care. We're numb to everything and anything. Whoa. Common ground, common enemies. Looking at you's beginning to resemble looking in a mirror. May not do the humor, but I think it's funny that people like you and me could be so dumb. We move on and on and on and on with our lives in their place where there is no escape, and we walk right through the black. Our world that we call our world. Gonna shoot me, might as well do it now. Don't put me through the pain of waiting it out. When there's all this talk about watching your back, the whole world turns a shade of red. My friends are now my enemies, and I'm all alone. The scariest part is that by the time we're done, there will only be one of us left. So who will shoot first? Who will shoot first? Who will shoot first? If you're gonna shoot me, might as well do it now. sing it out when there's all this talk about watching your back. The whole world turns a shade of red. At this point, life seems so much more appealing. I would almost rather be blind.